because I'm about to ask the important questions. Did we level? Did we rest? What's happening?
I don't think
You're
we
right in
need
the middle of
either.
something dramatic happening. You did not level. You did not yet rest. But I
Got
will
money.
be taking. You did. I will be taking a brief detour because what had happened was you fought the Kenku in that room, and then suddenly the guard showed up,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and it was like, oh no.
Oh no,
Um,
cliffhanger or something. It just says
but-
minor cliffhanger question mark on my notes.
The notes say it.
Yeah, we pulled a real big. Yeah, officer, we're so glad you're here. And just sort of like,
Right.
it's cool. We
I'm
I thought we
not
did.
doing crimes.
Yeah, we're
Are
part of the
you?
guard because we had Jaren's character's badges.
That's right.
Well,
We also appropriated some investigation funds from one of the closets.
yes.
I was going to say, who was thinking ahead? This guy.
Plus we got
So,
this robot. And everyone
I'm-
seems to trust the robot. So cool.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's because I got a badge
Very
welded
trustworthy.
in.
What's
Don't
up,
trust
Amanda?
me. I think it's racism.
What's up, Amanda?
I'm going to do a quick aside to catch Jaren's character up.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
he had to take an
we'll
impromptu
meet-
nap last time.
He'll meet at the same. I figure that maybe some part of this real adventure might have spooked him, and he wandered off to sweep in heroically at the end of it. Maybe,
Yeah, that sounds good.
but
Okay, you can do this. You can do this.
Oh shit! It's
I will take the opinion of the group. Should we go through Jaren's character meeting this purple man
I was about
Yeah,
to say.
in order to give directions?
Oh, yeah.
I thought.
You gotta.
You can't miss out on the purple man.
No, I was
Okay.
about to say the reason he wasn't there the whole time was because he was just dumbfounded by this shop and just stunned. For
He's still there.
the 5 minutes it took us to roll through this whole place.
I did not trust that place, but then I don't trust much of anything.
This is an investigation,
I didn't
and I
either.
don't think
Until I
we
realized,
can't-
yeah, he was the
No,
Kool-Aid. Like, he hadn't just drank
Right.
it. It just, you're like, oh,
Mhm.
no. Okay.
we didn't case anything more than we cased this shop. I think we know every square inch of it at this point.
Yep.
Didn't
So
we come away with some items from there?
Mm-hmm.
I have a
oh,
purple
yes.
feather.
Yep.
In my plumage.
I want to say Latrine engaged in some point-and-click adventure trading there. Too.
She just stole his shit and traded it back to him.
yep.
Which is what I mean.
Other shit.
He was
I was
delighted.
trying to give you a feather.
I appreciate my feather.
She's like, I found this somewhere.
Let me pick up random
Only
items
didn't
in our
care
inventory,
either.
try to use them on everything in the environment.
That's right. Do you want this hammer? What about this plank?
Just paint it purple, he'll take it.
Yep.
I mean, it's
So we'll do a quick aside with a one-on-one interaction here because I'd like to see what happens.
Okay.
So I have to look at the Arcana. Yes. So you get tipped off that since you lost track of your hard sought party, your new employees, you've lost track of them. But someone mentioned that they saw them go into this weird purple shop, and they tell you exactly where it is. You might have heard of it. It's the old Zoblob shop. That's where you. That's where they said they were last seen.
The old Zoblob shop. Yes, where I always get my Zoblobs.
Yep.
I remember picking those up when I was a small child, getting 3 Zoblobs a day for
For a Zoblob amount of time.
Yeah,
You get two blobs for the price of Zoe.
Yeah, it's now become a Smurf style thing where I can just use Zoblob to represent anything.
But you know,
Yep.
pretty soon one Zoblob's not enough, and then you need 2 and 3. Then you're crushing up Zoblobs and snorting them straight. And it's
Freebasing Zoblobs.
Right.
Actually, so that's a good point. Do I actually know what this shop is, or have I like since I've been in the city for a long time? Do I have an inkling of what's going on here?
I would say that yes, you've heard of it. You probably definitely have not gone into it because you know the guy running it is kind of a weirdo. He really likes the color purple.
Yeah.
But
it's the color of royalty, but do you have to be so garish about it?
exactly. So you know just the shop, but you're not familiar with exactly the character that is inside. Yeah. But
well,
you figured you could question him.
Once he realizes that he's been strolling through the city without all of his people, you know, just talking to himself because he's too important, then he asks around and finds out that they're at this place. He will go after them because now he's upset that his bodyguards have just wandered off without him. And if nothing gets in the way of him getting there, when he does get there, he'll go inside, but he's reluctant isn't the right word. He just feels like this place is beneath him, and or if someone sees him going in there, he's going to be real embarrassed.
Yep, that's appropriate.
It's like he's trying to. It's like he feels like you're going to the back room of the video store with a curtain over it. Like you don't go in there. You don't want anybody to see you going in there.
No, because then you actually want to go there. This feels like walking into a Chuck E. Cheese alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I have business. I'm not a weirdo. I have business.
I have to go into this place. I have to go in here, but I don't want to.
Quick aside, because I think there are people, and the internet. I don't mind the internet knowing this story. But I think there are people here who have not heard. But did y'all know that I met Robin Williams while he was shopping hentai in San Francisco?
No.
Oh my god, this is the story I didn't know.
The story before.
Wow, that.
So what kind? I mean, what like?
I didn't look too closely because I was like trying to be polite. But we were in Japantown, San Francisco, in that video shop with the giant Totoro in front.
Oh yeah.
Nah, you're like, dude, what you got? Let's see it.
And I was with friends who were, they're failed film majors, but they were not quite failed at that time. And they were,
film majors at the time.
Well, actually, no, I actually can't say. I think one of them went on to do some pretty cool shit, and the other was not actually film major. Anyway, doesn't matter. So they did the talking. I was just like, but if it wasn't for me, we would have left because I saw him, and without the magic of Hollywood makeup, he just looks like an old man. And I was like, oh, guys, that's Robin Williams. And they're like, no, it's not. That's just some old guy in the hentai section. And I was like,
it's just some old pervert, guys. It's both.
I mean, it is an old guy, and it just happens to be Robin Williams.
It's just this particular old guy.
And they just continued about their business, and I was like trying to hear him speak, and he walked up to the clerk, who apparently knew him very well, and gave his signature laugh, and I whipped my head at that. I was like, or something. But I was like, I have a big issue about I feel really awkward meeting famous people, and I don't want to bother them. And so I let them do the talking, and they were like, they gave a big, you were my inspiration to get into film and this and that, and it's so great to meet you. And he was super nice, and super thankful and like, oh, that's great to hear. I'm so glad that you're doing that. And I was like, I was too busy like basking in the glow of his smile and laugh to look at what he was holding. But I was like,
To ask him
this
what
is
kind of weird
definitely-
Japanese stuff he was into.
Mhm. Like he was definitely in the porn section.
What you got in that brown paper bag there, Mr. Williams?
Not the live action section because they were different sections. The
Oh yeah.
the anime hentai and the live action porn.
That's fantastic.
So yes, this is not like that.
Okay.
I need to share that story whenever possible.
I don't know. I feel like
It's
there's
a
a heated
cherished
curtain
memory.
section at Zoblobs because that would be amazing.
There could be some hot purple people.
Right.
Yeah,
Purple on purple action.
Oh yeah.
Right.
gives a
In any
new
case-
spin to Purple
Eggplant on
People Eater.
Yeah. In any case, Akano will go inside and look for his employees. I think. I don't
Yep.
know. I don't know what he considers them yet.
Yep. So a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. And it's very obvious that these things are like artificially purple. Like you just find stuff. So like there's one or two things that's like, oh, that's a purple rock. Okay, that's definitely just a feather that's been painted. Well, there's the biggest feather is gone now because someone else bought it. But there are other feathers. Like the threads are stuck together. They're painted with like horrible purple paint. There's a hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter, of course wearing plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. He lowers his pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke.
I don't remember the eyes part from this time.
Yeah, he's got face paint eyeballs
They're tattoos.
on his cheeks.
No, they're
Yeah.
tattoos.
Or tattoos.
Yeah. And he exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand and saying, "Hail and well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world. It's very purple here."
Your shop is an affront to my eyes.
Oh, thank you.
That's not a compliment.
Oh,
Welcome.
oh well. How can I help you? What
Use
can
the
I
purple
do
door,
you
then.
for?
A collection of my bodyguards came in here earlier. There was one with some delightful plumage. There was one that was made of metal, and several others who are mostly forgetful because, well,
I apparently have a butt with sunglasses on it. You know,
That's
don't
right.
forget.
yeah, about that.
Terrible.
I
Deal
100%
with
forgot about the deal with it ass.
Deal with ass.
Yep.
I did mention to you guys that in my old lady group, I was trying to show them the back end of Roll20 and wound up literally showing them the back end because they saw the butts token. Multiple butts tokens because they're all at the top of the image library. I was like,
Perfect.
scroll past.
Perfect.
That's not important. I mean, it's
Well,
very important, but
Turns out you were De La Sombra all along, teaching butt stuff to a
Well,
bunch of
there it
old
is.
ladies.
you know. Oh, by the
But
way,
yeah,
there's
But-
Adagio teas. They have vampire themed. They have teas themed to each clan right
Ooh.
now, and I have to admit that some of them I do not agree with, but they all sound good.
Oh,
um,
look it up now.
But yeah.
So
Anyway,
he's staring at, like, he's blankly staring at you, like, as you, with like zero recognition, like he's, I don't know, someone needs to hit the reboot switch.
Can't you tell I'm colorblind?
did you see anyone come in here recently? You have enough eyes on your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. I survived an explosion. Sometimes it takes a minute. Yes, I think I saw the people in question. They were looking for a man named Floon.
Yes, that does ring a bell. Do you know where they went?
Watering right now.
I may not. What's it to you? Do you have anything purple?
He looks through his pack and sees if he finds. I don't know if I have anything that's purple. I think I have like a deck of cards. Did they have any card? Are there like common cards that have purple on? I don't think so.
Yours might.
What type of caster are you? You're not trying to solve your problems with magic?
I mean, yeah, but also I'm nobility, so using magic to solve my problems is beneath me.
That's true. I assume that you might have some sort of being, the noble color it is.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Well, actually, hang on a second.
Maybe like a handkerchief or something.
Well, let me take a look at something because I don't remember what the colors for Melshimber, House Melshimber are.
Not purple.
Right.
I don't think
purple on purple.
Yeah, it's like blue and gray and green. So
I mean, you can make blue turn into violet if you put some red in it.
What kind of thing do you want? So I have resources, but I don't have anything on my person.
That's fine. I have purple dye.
Well, then here, and he pulls out. You know what? He pulls out another one of those House Melshimber badges, and he throws it at him, and he says, "Here, you can make that purple, I suppose."
Ooh.
Sully it with the
Shiny.
other colors.
Shiny.
Well, yes, I did inform them that they should probably head to the hideout that is down the street and around the corner and 20 paces to the right in a circle. It's the Zentarum hideout. They've got a sign. It's not a very good hideout.
Why do they?
Oh, the guy that they were looking for, he got abducted by them. I saw the whole thing.
He says, he says, "You're almost useless," and runs out of the store.
You're welcome.
Almost.
Oh, you're welcome again.
So, just so you also are in on the lore, because I feel like everyone needs to know about this guy. He did survive an explosion in Undermountain, and he was like infected, I guess. He inherited some stray beholder memories when that happened, and so he thinks that he is this beholder named Zoblob. And,
that's why he has the eyes on his face.
Yep.
Okay.
Like
And
the guy
that's
just
why
went
he's
mining.
obsessed with everything. I guess that was his deal, was purple shit. Now that's his entire life. He probably has left family behind.
I'm surprised he doesn't have like dealy bobs on his head that like.
Yeah.
This dude walked
Forgot
away
to
from
mention-
a workplace accident with some brain damage.
Yep.
Calling it now.
Yeah.
The dragon, the horde, is under his floorboards.
Damn it.
Yeah,
been
it's just right
slowly-
there.
He's been slowly changing all of them to the color purple, methodically.
Yep.
These coins are all useless now. I
I
can't
made
prove
them
this is
better.
gold. It's purple all the way through. How did you change this on a molecular level?
I'm a hoarder.
He's gonna run out of the shop and follow those instructions to the Zentarum hideout. Jesus, that they have
Mhm.
He
They
runs
just have
out
a
of the
sign.
shop screaming on principle.
yeah.
You need to do a good bah and a cape twirl as you leave.
Purple? Do I look like a
Mustachio.
here? I'm not a peasant.
Thing.
I don't think that your token is here, so let me drag you.
I'll be here
I got
just
one
in
too.
time to talk to the cops.
Yep.
You'll get
Nice.
there at the you'll get there at the scene of the crash.
Yeah, don't let me talk to the cops. I got a charisma of 7.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
have one on the page there, but you can put me wherever.
Oh, okay. I think I just dragged a second one. Save. There, that's where you were. Okay, let me delete that one.
Oh, yeah. I think Breck is still where we found those bars that were like this should be our investigation funds.
I got a ball up in that hole. It was like, yeah, no stone
So,
unturned.
Yeet.
as you approach this courtyard with it's like a warehouse, and there is indeed a little sign that just has like the wing snake outside of it. Like, yep,
It's totally
okay.
not
It's
Zentarum.
not really,
Stay
not
away.
really a hideout.
What
And-
are they even doing?
In the yard, I don't know if you could see it. I don't know if your
I can't-
token has the correct vision.
No, it doesn't yet.
Okay,
Give it the light. I know it's such a pain in the butt to do that, but
let's see. Let's try that.
yes, now I can. Well, hang on a second. No, I can see because Brett can see because I can see his other stuff there.
Oh man, we gotta go to the sewers.
Weird.
Yep.
Because I for some reason can't control that token that you just put down with me.
Oh, that would probably also
Yeah. That may be-
controlled by all players.
Wow, that's a lot of guards. I'm gonna go back in.
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
That's,
There we go.
I forgot to sign in to the game.
So yeah, you see a whole mess of guards outside the hideout as you're approaching.
Oh yeah. That is a detachment.
So wait, so am I right there?
I just moved you there so you could see through the fence because it was having some lighting issues, which I'll just
Yeah.
go and delete the fence from the lighting.
So I'm up here somewhere, or
Yeah.
okay.
You could
Okay,
be
I got
wherever
There
you
we
like.
go. Right down the stairs.
So there's a whole bunch of guards in there.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. Totally great.
Everything's good. You're like the most, I don't know, like acceptable among us, probably.
I mean, you are noble, so
Yeah.
they tend to listen to nobles.
So he's going to go right up to this door, though. I assume that's what this is, right?
Yeah, that's like an outdoor gate.
Yeah. He says he walks right up and stands there looking put out that there is a gate in his way until one of them responds.
Oh, hello. Yes. How may I help you, sir? We're about to make a sting.
If you could please open this door, there are important things of mine inside of that residence that
Hey.
are what?
Things of mine.
There are important things of mine inside of that residence that are not supposed to be there. I would like a chance to get them myself first before you sully the place with your bootsteps.
Oh, of course, sir. Yes, I'm sure those pesky Zeds are always stealing, and he like opens the door for you. Yes, go right ahead. And
He
they like clear a path.
flares his coat out and just kind of like walks without looking at them. Yep. And he'll crack the door open and get inside. He turns around and says, "Now, please wait until I give until I give a signal or I leave this door. Once I leave, you may have your way with this place."
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you for your generosity.
What, did you give them anything?
Hey,
Yeah,
Arcano!
I
Did
was
you see
gonna
all those
say
guards
thank you
out
for your
front?
service.
There's a zip line out back. We should take that.
So he walks in the door and closes it behind him and looks around and sees what's going on in here.
So the captain of the guard is inside. And as soon as not Floon, but Rainier, the doppelganger Floon, saw the captain of the guard, he's, also being a noble, is like smoothing things over and talking you guys up like, oh, these people here saved my life. They are wonderful, wonderful people. So brave. So very brave.
I'm by the stairs rolling my eyes. Just a whole lot.
And they're just kind of having a chat about the what had happened, and he's being over dramatic about how he was kidnapped right from the streets. Part of town.
Akano completely ignores him and walks right up to the party and is points out, "I was walking for 20 minutes before I realized that you were gone. How dare all of you?"
Same.
You weren't here.
You're missing? What?
What kind of bodyguards are you that the person you are bodyguarding you can just leave them be like this?
The kind that never signed a contract to actually bodyguard you.
You picked up that badge just like all the rest of them did.
Contract.
He just kind of waves his hand like, "Yes, the badge."
Yes, my gift. Thank you.
I tried to look for you. Everybody wanted to go to that purple shop.
Well, then I will give you a raise. You get 1 gold piece per week.
Look,
Ooh.
I have a purple
All
feather
right.
from the Purple Man display.
And it's like it's a peacock feather, but it's like really clumped with purple paint and kind of hideous.
Yeah, he's Akano is not going to not going to shout at her for the other guy's lack of taste.
We saw the
What
giant
is-
stuffed beholder and thought Xanthar, but that didn't work out. So, but he has a great view of the tavern where our friend and his doppelganger got shanghaied, which is anachronistic in this setting, but whatever, you know what I mean. And so we found this fake Floon. So for his safety, he's going to pretend he's Floon moving
Diet
forward.
Floon.
Yeah, diet Floon, 0 calories. And so that way we can keep searching for him, the noble, but it's actually Floon.
Yeah. He's fine, whatever. Just as long as you don't leave me be this time. I don't like walking around the city by myself all the time. It's
Are
dangerous.
you
for me.
also afraid of being taken while inebriated?
No. Why?
I mean,
why
that's
would
a
I?
reasonable fear. That's a fear of mine. No.
In this city, absolutely.
Seems to be part of the entertainment value around this place.
It's not Shanghai. What's the continent where the Tomb of Annihilation is? Now I'm trying to think of right.
Oh crap!
Or what's
I used
the
to
name
know
of the
that.
city?
You haven't even said it, and I'm already laughing.
The port.
Yeah.
You have to go research for your joke.
God damn it! It's got the dinosaurs.
Yep.
No idea.
Fuck.
You gotta get the tone right.
We'll remember it later. It's fine. When we remember it,
I
or
remember
Google
looking
it,
that up when I was looking for places with
It's fine.
dinosaurs.
it's fine. Okay. So yeah, we're like, it's good. I like it. Let's let the nice guard here know that this place has been ransacked. There's nothing of value left. We are going to return this nice man, because it's true. We ransacked it and took everything of value. We're going to return this nice man
Now I didn't know that.
to his dear friends so that he can continue to live his life as normal. He will obviously corroborate this story as he's been doing, and we can leave.
Yep.
Akano will obviously back up this, but he definitely wants to think that it's his own idea.
I show him a crate where he can put his knee up and tell us exactly what we're going to do.
Yes, that's exactly what. Yes, thank you. We shall, and he repeats exactly the thing you just said.
Wonderful. Then let us shall.
I'll troop up behind not Floon. And yeah, we're like, so you've informed the excellent captain of the guard of the situation, and we can now return you to your friends and acquaintances?
Yes, we'll have no more trouble from them. Not that they are any trouble ever. He shares a laugh at the captain.
I
Do you
tackled
need
the captain.
anything
That's
else
a
from
weird
us,
tone.
Captain?
The captain of the guard gives the nobles in the room a serious look, like knowing that they need to be coddled and taken care of and reassured, and says, it's best not to meddle in the affairs of criminals. That's our job. You don't need to be worrying yourself about such matters. I would feel much better.
At the point of saying that's our job, Akano stamps his cane on the ground, looks him and points it directly at the captain of the guard, and says, "You will not tell me what is and is not my job."
we should leave because stuff.
Now, me and my compatriots will be on our way.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Breck, get the door.
Oh, it's so drafty. Door.
And he walks out.
I do
he
not
walks
feel
out really,
anything.
really huffy.
Then the captain kind of just lets it happen, but is like, ugh.
I roll my eyes with the captain, like, yeah, right? I know, right? Nobles, yeah. Let's bye.
Creepily drifts by.
I just got resting bitch face, so
I just imagine, Lisa, that you don't your head doesn't bounce when you move; it just floats along in one straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Can
it stays stationary, but the rest of her body,
that's so weird.
Yeah, it just
like
it
when
bounces.
you move a goose around.
yeah,
The
head
head
stationary
stays.
body. This is my
Can
worst
everyone
nightmare.
who's not everyone who's not a noble just roll me a d20?
11.
Are we rolling?
Do I not count as a I don't count as a
Everybody
noble,
who's
right?
not a noble.
For the purposes of this roll.
Correct.
Aw, Latrine, you got one less than me.
Wait, what was the roll?
Got 11.
Perception?
Just a d20.
Just a straight d20.
Oh, is it? All right.
Wow.
So actually, as you guys are filing out, the captain of the guard leans over, and that's very fitting because I was going to give it to whoever rolled the lowest. he leans over to the inspector and is like, I think that your journey is going to be taking you to the sewers next. Could you just, whatever happens down there is fine, but could you just keep the blood off the streets?
Absolutely.
And you know that as like it's kind of a saying amongst the watch of like they care more about keeping up appearances of the city. Like they're trying to get a handle on all these riots and shit that's been going on. But as long as it's not seen, like if it's in the sewers, anything goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't let it stray up here. Whatever trouble you're about to kick up.
Absolutely.
Essentially, the,
Officer, we will
sentiment.
keep the peace.
Excellent.
Where shall we
Best
keep
of luck
it?
to you.
Just keep it in your heart, Lash. Just keep it with you close to your heart. You'll be fine.
Yes. That's where peace resides.
That is strangely poetic.
Sometimes I fancy myself a poet. Just saying.
She a
I'll go
poet,
tell-
and I even know it.
Sometimes I
Alright.
also fancy a poet. Sometimes I fancy someone who just knows where to stick their finger.
Sometimes I fancy two.
It's a bit much. It's a bit much to reveal to people who've just met one another, but good to know. Good to
I come
know.
from a very liberated family. Sorry, I thought I was
I
in
got
like
a
company.
new
Already busted out Lisa's fan.
I got a new
Had it
one.
before, she had it before
Nice.
she switched
It's
fans.
not
It was
fish.
so lascivious. She had to switch fans.
Oh,
Lisa, I don't know why I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077, and one of the junk items you can pick up throughout that entire game are hand fans. So I have a large stockpile of hand fans in that game because you pick up all of the trash ever all the time whenever you're playing a game like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So every time I see one, I'm like, oh hey, it's nice, Lisa.
That's
I would give
nice.
it to you, but it would require you to be in the nightmare dystopia of the near future.
Yeah.
Which is some
I-
comfortably
Near future.
close to your future.
In high school, I had like 50 of these fans, like from all over the place. And I have no idea where any of them are. So now I'm basically just sitting on the one that I bought and then this new one I bought today. And so I'm like, where are all the fans?
Keep sitting on him. I'm sure that's not good for the structural integrity.
No, definitely not.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So,
let's get away without sticking
we get-
fingers in anything.
do we? Yeah, I don't want these guards sticking any fingers anywhere. So, if we,
That sounds uncomfortable.
we basically we head back to the yawning portal, right?
yeah.
And then just get set up at
Report
what's his
back to Volo.
Yeah, we find Mr. V at his table, and we're like, we found your not boyfriend, but this is just as good.
Oh, this is exactly what I was afraid would happen. Oh dear.
Yeah, well, we'll let the pretty boy tell you what the plan is.
Yes.
Wait, were you talking to me?
No, I was referring to I was talking to my
Of
audience.
course, you would think that he was talking about you.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I could see.
That's on brand.
Like the audience is Volo. I don't think Volo finds you pretty, but he definitely finds this guy pretty. Fat cat.
Mutters under his voice. Everybody finds me pretty.
Got a trunk.
Volo doesn't find you pretty.
The yelling chunk.
Oh man.
That face.
Only way to pass a fire.
Oh. The chin. So yes, Rainier relates the plan and that Floon has been taken to the sewers and that we're just gonna kind of go along with the ruse that they think is already happening.
What are you doing?
Right into the mic. Well done. That's how you do it.
She's sitting.
Good levels
Can't
right
see her
there.
at all. She's sitting on the desk right in front of me.
Yeah, no, yeah. We heard.
I can see some of her.
Yeah. just the tip.
Well, sounds
like a
like
shark.
you have things under control. I will continue to wait and hope that dear Floon is all right.
I'm like, hey, Mr. Was it Rainier, right?
Rainier.
Rainier Neverember.
Yeah. I'm like, Mr. Neverember, we're sure, we're sure that you're appreciative of the work we've done thus far to liberate you in the quest for Floon. But we were wondering, I'm wondering if there's any sort of monetary thanks, or if perhaps just a favor to be called on later, or are you only able to provide your gratitude at this time?
Well, the agreement is that I think it was 100 gold a piece. Once you find Floon, I don't have it on me right. I wasn't expecting you to be quite so quick in your finding of anything.
No, I believe
but,
we were speaking to Rainier.
Yeah, I was talking to Ray.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Don't worry. Volo's on the hook for his own ledger.
Yep.
I'm talking to Ray.
Sorry.
Because we rescued him.
Finding the accent. What was his accent? I think
Snotty?
No,
Yes,
no.
snotty, yes. Quite.
What?
Oh, well, of course. How much would you like?
Wow.
Well, let's start with how much you got.
Oh, money is almost no object for
I'm
me.
sure
I
he
assure
can.
you.
I'm sure he can acquire quite a bit. So let's start with how many dragons are in the horde? Is it 50,000?
500,000.
It's 500,000 dragons. Okay.
Yep.
Then I would go with at the end of this ordeal, beyond a Floon, there seems to be 100,000 dragons. Now, I'm not asking you to provide us with that specifically, unless that is no problem, in which case this campaign will be over in 3 sessions. But assuming it's not, did we already pump him for what information he had on the stone?
Yes. And basically, they thought that he had it because he's the son of the guy who, has it or owned it or made it or whatever. Not made the stone, but who set the password and the key to be the stone. So they thought he had it. He does not. He's never seen it. He doesn't really associate with his dad. But the rumor was that I'm trying to remember which one. I guess it doesn't really matter. One of them said that one of the guilds said that they had the stone and they were going to join forces and go find the treasure together. And the stone disappeared, or they never had it, maybe. There's a lot of speculation of like, well, did you really have it? Were you bullshitting us? And they're both accusing each other of nefarious things. And like, one is accusing the other of stealing the stone from them, and the other one's like, no, you never even had it. You're lying to us. And that's why all of these things are happening. So they kidnapped who they thought was... they just grabbed both of them off the street, and then the Xanathar crashed their kidnapping party and grab the wrong guy, thinking that he had the stone. But Rainier has no idea where the stone is, has never, and
Cool.
doesn't want anything to do with it.
No, that's fair. All right, so, just a couple ideas. Feel free. Just spitballing. 5 platinum apiece sounds amazing. I know that's substantial for some people of lesser means, but Mr. Neverember, I can imagine you live a life of luxury. Conversely, an audience with your father, even though you may have an awkward relationship with him, I think that would be quite a boon as well, especially if we're trying to find this individual whom everyone thinks is you. So that might give a lead.
He's considering this, and Amanda is going to flip through the book to see if he actually knows where his father is. 'Cause I don't think he does. I don't. But hey,
That's
if
fair.
he does, that's a decent thing to ask to try to shortcut to the end of the module.
We just want our levels, man.
Well,
We're
we've skipped
efficient.
till the last third, so let's give you 6 levels, and
He just kind of
Amanda, we have 2 quest completion speeds, too fast, and it will take us
Yes.
years.
when you're talking about Neverember, Akano just kind of rolls his eyes and he's like, why does everybody want to talk to the Neverembers? They're not even that high on the list. They haven't really been a thing since Dagglet anyways.
I don't understand any of this stuff.
I don't
I'd rather
know
have the
what's
money,
going
to be honest.
did I maybe ask something super weird? Because Neverember is no longer the Open Lord.
He's no longer, but he is the current Lord of Neverwinter.
Ah, right.
But he's no longer the Open Lord of Waterdeep, and there was some scandal surrounding that
so-
you may or may not know.
In theory, this
that is
dude-
not. That is not me spouting what I think is actually true. That is just him being sour
Yeah.
grapes about there being
Yeah.
more important nobles than the
And it
Nelson.
definitely, him being one of the Open Lords, it's like, yeah.
Sure.
And Breck is resisting the urge to be like, then perhaps you know where the magical rock is. Oh, wait, you don't.
Yep.
But as the Lord of Neverwinter, that means he's super far north, right? In theory, he would be in Neverwinter.
Right.
Okay, so
theory.
that does make it awkward, but
Yeah.
I can still go. We could still, for 500,000 dragons, we could go to Neverwinter.
Yep. All right, I have concluded my research here. Well, the 5 platinum does not seem unreasonable. I don't even want to think of what would have happened to me. I don't do well in captive scenarios, we'll say. But I unfortunately have not spoken to my father in over a decade, and I have no idea where he actually is. And if I did, he would not want an audience with me. So, the best I could tell you is possibly somewhere in Neverwinter, but considering the recent scandal of his dismissal, I have no idea if that's where he's wound up.
Lash comes up behind him silently and gently pats Rainier's back and goes, I understand. I'm sorry. I understand. It is hard when one's family wishes you no longer exists.
Quite. Yes.
Quite.
Thank you. Yes, it is rather hard. Luckily, my mother left me a sizable inheritance. I never have to talk to my father at all. And that's why the 5 platinum is no problem.
Nice.
I don't have on my person any Any money I had on me was unfortunately taken
That's-
by the Zentarum, but I will do you the favor of not being like a slippery friend here. And he kind of eyes Volo, who's like drinking at the bar now. And I will give you my home address. I have a house, a rather sizable house, in the Sea Ward. And anyone familiar with the city knows that is true. That he does have like kind of a mansion-ish place over in the Sea Ward.
It's only kind of
And you
big.
can. I'm rarely there, but you know, if you want to stop in at any point, I am good for the money. If you want to follow me home now, I can get it for you. You can, if you ever are in need of a place to stay and I'm not around, feel free. I feel I can trust you.
All right.
Not like it would matter if something disappeared anyway.
Hell yeah. How's its access to the sewers?
Not great.
All right, noted. As soon as he started talking about I don't have it on me, I'd already started slipping over a piece of paper that had like the royal or the city checkers seal on it with my real name. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, you can deposit part or in whole to that account, because yeah, you don't want to be carrying that sort of thing around all the time.
No,
Yeah.
certainly not.
Well, you know, with what we found in that back room, we're gonna need to stop off there in the morning as it is.
And he takes
don't
it
have
and
one of
nods like, yeah, okay.
Papers.
Do you like the full sum or just your portion to this account?
I can hold the portion for whomever doesn't wish to have it given to them directly.
I'll be in charge of my own account and Lash's account. Thank you very much.
I'll take my coins.
Akano waves it. You can send it to the bank. They know my accounts.
You put your money in a bank. Is that safe?
Safer than keeping it in my pockets in the city of Waterdeep.
Is
What?
it good to keep your money where it will be wet all the time?
Yes.
You
Down
can keep
by
mine.
the banks.
And then I will trust you with it.
Everybody is so trusting.
Yeah. Yeah,
Very
Lash.
good.
Only
He's
when
like-
they convert to
He's like
paper money.
taking notes, like very, very sincerely taking notes of like which to have prepared at home and which to deposit where.
I say loudly, looking towards Volo, but not directly at him, just in his direction. I'm like, wow, how organized and how fastidious in his bookkeeping. How noble.
Wow.
How noble.
Volo like sneezes, looks away.
Well, Floon awaits. I think we will want to. About what time of night is it? Day? What? Hour?
Probably like early evening.
Oh, the bank's probably still open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should stop off and drop off all this ridiculous gear.
Yes.
Stop off and drop off.
Yeah, stop off and drop
Let's-
off and plop
Let's
off.
make haste. I fear that Mr. Floon will not have long when they realize they are not holding a son of nobility. He will likely be killed.
I glance over at Volo. I'm like, although I'm sure he carries himself like nobility. Stop talking shit about his boyfriend.
I did not realize. I apologize.
Well, it's an intuition. I'm not positive yet, but I'm like pretty sure. All right, cool. So let's go.
Yep. Right behind you.
I guess we slide to the bank to do an errand.
I go to the bank and don't understand what banks are for, so Me and Lash are just like, what is this?
You're very
I'm just very
confused.
suspicious.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
go to the coastline at all, and they're very disturbed by this.
Is there a porthole?
Something like that, yeah.
So confused.
And then who made a note of all the gold?
I did. Do I need to paste it again?
Let me
Wait.
see. Let me see my inventory real quick. Oh yeah, I have 150 gold. I think we split it up already.
I think so. Maybe. Okay, I didn't. I lied. I didn't actually write it down. I only wrote down the chump change we got from those guards.
Yeah, I only wrote down the chunk change in my gold, and then I see a note that says 107 gold and 1 silver,
So Sally wrote, everyone gets 3 gold, 5 silver, 4 copper.
which I put down for me and Lash.
Yeah, and then later she wrote down there was 107 gold and 1 silver once we make those bars liquid. So that 107 hasn't been split yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, that's the part I
That's
wrote,
the
but I
bars.
didn't-
We'll count that as happening now, as we've taken it all to the bank.
All right. And that actually included a part for Akano.
Aw.
Nice.
Sweet.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're part of the party, whether
Jared
we like it or
Fire
not.
is very grateful to all of you. Akano, the snooty first level noble who hasn't had his proper character building arc yet, still thinks that you all are beneath him.
Same.
Funny because yeah, I think exactly the same thing. You wouldn't survive a day in military training. So
I
it's
get
fine.
that from most everyone in this city, not just nobles.
That's sad.
I believe that no creature is beneath another unless purposely put there.
Physically.
Like,
We'll keep you away from the
unless
brothel
somebody
flame.
sits
All right.
on top of you.
I mean, we were having that discussion earlier, but all right. Cool. Let's go find a flume.
How do we find a floon? Is there a floon dowsing tool?
I wish.
Who of us are local to the town that might know where to start tracking down a Zant? I look at our foul-mouthed, foul-named individual and our resident robot, and I'm like, you two. Find us one of these guys. Let's go.
Amanda,
What's
what do you want
that?
me to roll?
What is that?
I think that you would know where like various sewer entrances are.
That's a beholder,
And,
dude. That's
Yeah, it is
I
gang
feel like-
sign for beholder.
Wow.
I feel like the tree would also know where sewers and stuff were.
Mhm.
That's fair.
It's pretty well like common knowledge that there's Xanathar hideout and shit down beneath, and it's all connected. So,
I mean, you just won't go in any sewer? Like I could, like there's one right there. We could
So
just pop in there.
optimally-
Like,
we find like a
Just go in.
lieutenant in the organization, and we abduct him, and then we interrogate him. If this is something that either of you can produce, yay. I imagine, though, we'll have to find some grunt that we pick off from the herd like a weak wildebeest, and then work our way up.
Oh yes, we also have an unspoken mandate from the guard to not let any of the gang members escape topside. So, if any of them try to run, you have full permission to bash them to prevent that from happening.
Sounds good to me. I like
So-
simple directives.
Do I have to physically hit them?
No, that's what I'm for.
Whatever method you prefer, sir, will work. Although I find that sometimes physical violence is best.
I do like that. Can we consider ourselves to have taken a short rest?
Yeah.
Sweet, I'm gonna click that button.
Oh wait, I'm a wizard. Forgot.
Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna take a fighter level next, but I'm a wizard right now. Did I use spell? I must have. What did I do? Okay.
Well, it was useless because all my shit is long rest reset, so that's fun. Okay.
Not playing Warlock this time.
Right. So yeah, does Graves or Latrine know of any potentially higher ranked Xanathar? Xanathari? What's the term?
Xantari?
Zen-
Zen?
Just Xant? Alright. Yeah.
Possibly. Like, if there's a chance she's had a run-in with them.
Yeah, same. Let me know, Amanda, if there's anything you want us to roll for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I'm looking.
You once sold a goldfish to a dwarf who thought he was a minotaur.
What is happening?
Potential spoilers. Sorry, I can't help myself.
Oh, right.
Give me a second while I'm trying to figure out something on the map that you're on.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say.
Take your time.
I want to say not necessarily, because the Xanathar tend to be a little less conspicuous than the Zentarum. It's a little harder to get.
Ironically.
Yeah. But
Hey, you said
Well,
we have not taken a long rest yet, correct?
correct.
No.
You could think so.
I just want to make sure.
Would Graves have at least an idea of where their turf would be, even if it's not like an exact location, like sort of an area of the city where that's sort of that's their territory?
You know, like you would know approximately like the direction in the sewers. And actually, if you want to roll me let's see the right one. What would you say is the knowledge local equivalent in fifth edition?
History.
History.
Okay. If you got history, then give me a history.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, nope. Wow.
I actually have a little
That was a
history.
1.
Let me see if I can.
I'm not rolling that because I don't know nothing about history here.
Boo.
I got a
1, and I rolled a 2.
I also got a 1.
Latrine's
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, I think I remember someone once. I don't remember his name, though. It, like, slips my mind.
Well, I see Rabbit's already put us in the sewers, so I guess we'll just trudge
Yeah,
through,
like you have no problem finding a sewer entrance.
We just don't
But,
know if it's the right sewer entrance.
But since we're not in
right.
front of Volo anymore, I put it to the group, hey, if they haven't killed Floon already, they're probably not going to tonight. Do we want to call it a night? Start on this early in the morning? Maybe? What do we think? How do we feel?
Like Akano balances in his. You see the wheels spinning, and Akano balances in his head whether or not the Xanathar thugs, how quickly they choose to murder people and how much he doesn't want to be in the sewer currently. And it's kind of going back and forth and back and forth. As much as I don't want to be in here, I'm fairly certain that if we don't move with haste, the Floon may not, in fact, have. He may not be dead, but he may not have all of his bits and pieces connected.
I'm fine going on.
Fair enough. All right. And so I jump into this hole that smells of human waste.
Clearly, it's human.
Humanoid.
Well, lashes in is
Guess I should
if
go.
I will
latrina's
take your
in.
word for it.
Latrine's in it.
Latrine's in the sewer? Sorry.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll
I
go.
assume that I just gave you guys low light vision. I assume that someone will have some sort of light source.
Oh, I have the darkest of dark vision.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't
let me
remember if
update.
I have any, but okay.
I gave everyone low light, so let me give Lash actual full-on vision.
Yeah.
Breck also
Figuring
has
out
dark.
how the lighting works.
Have.
I do have a torch on me.
If nobody else, if somebody else does not, well, I don't have dark vision, so I'm going to need to cast light. So
Dooley 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 doo.
Well, if you cast light, won't you ruin she'll have to stay away from you for the dark vision, or how does that work?
If you cast light, it just hurts my eyes for a minute until I adjust.
Okay.
So roll me a perception as you get to that.
A natural
Corner
one,
over
which
there.
is why I just trooped right up to it. So whatever happens.
I guess I will be.
I am cautious enough to stop at the entrance to this opening, but I do not
Do we
care.
all roll perception? Or was it
I
just-
got an
Yeah.
18.
You hear something breathing in that room, and you notice that since you
Ow.
can see it from
Okay.
where you are, you notice that right here is an arrow slit.
Ooh, it's like a kill zone.
I'm gonna draw my bow.
If I see Lash drawing her bow, I'm going to draw mine as well.
I say quietly, but not particularly stealthy. I'm like, it looks clear.
No.
I go, oh.
That is concerning.
And then she aims an arrow.
I push
the
myself
wall.
against the wall so she has ample room.
As you say,
I'm gonna
boop. As you say your thing, a very pocket-sized and adorable, but also ferocious, looks like a mini beholder, slides into view and hisses at you.
Yes!
kill it!
I take off my hat and I try and scoop it.
I want it. I'm going to keep it.
It's my turn for
In the
pets.
world
Ah.
is that?
Breck is just running after this thing with a sack. Just
I forget how big they actually are, but I know it's pretty tiny. It's a gazer.
sized.
There's like seriously just like a tiny sized beholder.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Instead of the hat, I would probably grab like a pouch or a satchel. And yeah.
They don't
be
look like actual beholders, do they? Because my magic.
Well, we'll see.
No. No.
Oh, let's see.
I think they're tiny.
I think that's a knowledge arcana.
Should
Whatever
be.
your name is, Zithiar.
Yes.
Xanthiar. Zythiar? Zythiar. There we go.
Sorry,
It's Scythier, yes.
Scythier.
I have to like physically be looking at it. I'm like, I
Just
know
look
it's
at how
green.
pouty he. Oh, come on.
Aw.
I'm a roll for
How do you-
Arcana. Do I know things with a 15? Yeah. Ugh. Hate it.
There's a quote from Volo about it, which is I'll tell you about it later.
We hear it in our minds over the voiceover of the movie.
That's right.
You remember a passage from his monster book.
Breck might.
Come on. Volo now speaks like Werner Herzog.
I want to see the beholder.
Right?
Would
He
this
is
be
tiny,
like
but he is fierce.
a dexterity challenge to try and scoop it?
Oh hell yeah! Let's go.
Come
No.
on. Dex this shit. This is Rocky 2 now.
You said a dex, just a dex check.
Yeah.
With my +0, that's a 19. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, God.
You successfully scoop it.
I like, you know, like butterfly
Stamp
catcher it.
deposit.
Just pull it down, and I like grab the sack, and I'm like, damn. And I hand
Why
it over.
are you keeping that? You
Nope.
should kill it.
As you say that, I hand it to you, and I'm like, bash it against the stones.
Okay. Do I need to roll for that? Because I will with great justice.
You both do need to do a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
No, that's fair. Let me.
All right.
Ooh, that one might be good.
Lash will quietly say, "That
Cool.
was not the creature of which I was speaking."
So I got a 22 on my wisdom.
All right.
17.
He tries to blast some fear rays out of his sack, but they go wild. They do not do much. But before you have a chance to do any
Snap.
bashing,
Aw.
let me get the right sheet up. So many things to click.
Blasting fear rays out of his sack. Do they look like eyeballs too?
So many.
I thought this was going in a different.
No,
this
they
was gonna
toured
go in a
with
different direction.
they toured with Sugar Jesus or whatever that band was earlier that we were talking about.
That's the first line out of a death metal song.
You say sugar Jesus? You mean a free drizzle?
That was Free Drizzle. Yeah, there we go.
Sugar
Jesus was the
just
ska
as good,
band.
though.
Yep.
Yeah, Sugar Jesus is the ska band.
Sugar Ray, but more Christian.
Yep.
Oh God.
Wasn't talking about. Well, that there was a song about a halo, but it's
Right.
no longer about a blowjob.
I'm going to assume that since you scooped that Tony, you are in this little circle now.
We're kind of in.
Yeah, I was leaning out because we saw it, and I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
you know, but yeah, not
I mean,
moved.
I guess
I haven't
in
moved
somewhere.
into. Yeah, no, I passed it back to you because I heard you because I know you're cool.
Oh, you passed it like. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So wait, doesn't
Yeah.
that mean everybody has to? Never mind. Oh.
I'm trying
I'm
to
sure
figure
everyone
out
just
who
sort of
would-
like
who
leaned
would
away
be-
from it.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah,
Yeah.
I saw Lash like pull her bow, and so I moved, but we saw the little thing drift, and I was like, "Woo," and I grabbed it, and Zithiar was like, "Bleh," and I'm like, "Yeah, no shit," and so I gave it to her. Kill it.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yep.
Beholders are almost as bad as Illithid.
You say that in character?
Yes.
And I'm like, you damn straight. Bash it.
Both? Okay, you're both there. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's on top of layer.
Yeah.
Yes. As a reminder of the previous directive, it's preferable that you bash it on the ground, that it escapes topside.
Um, I'm just gonna roll a 50-50 and see, since you're both kind of there in the entrance way.
Let it be
Perfect.
me.
All right. Does a 19 hit you, Tony?
19? The fuck? Hold on.
Oh, man.
19? Yes.
Da-da-da.
So after you pass the bag, an arrow hits you in the shoulder
How
and
much?
does 3 piercing.
All right. You
And roll for initiative.
you all
Wait,
hear
don't
the
roll yet.
thunk, and I just go, ow!
I told you there was something there.
Ambush.
I thought you were gonna
Ambush.
shoot it. Why aren't you shooting it?
I was waiting for you guys to be done with your bagging and slamming before I said anything. So you can move on without me.
Bag and slam.
Right?
It's a good old
Bag
bag
and
and
slam.
slam. I'll do that.
Your fucking drowning puppies operation happening right here.
This is not
These
a
are,
puppy.
these are not puppies. No. These are little assholes. These are like hornets.
One day it will grow into a large one. We must get it now.
I don't think that's how that works.
Actually,
I don't know either.
With your roll 15, I think you know that they're like they're like a mind fart.
I am of the mind that we should not take a chance.
So I don't know. I'm still. I mean, I would do it, but I just don't know what I'd roll. I guess I can roll some strength. Or maybe
Sorry,
an
dude.
unarmed
Sorry.
strike.
What the fuck?
Oh, right. Oh, we're doing initiative. I should do that.
Okay.
Damn high initiatives.
Oh,
That's good.
man. Gross.
Breck is up there.
What's initiative again? Just D20?
Plus your
It's-
dex
it's a-
mod, and if you have
Plus
any.
dex, yeah.
Plus dice.
Okay. I'll add you in
I like how I'm the one ready to shoot something, but I'm going to be like the last person going.
It would make sense that you'd be like, I told you to move, and it's like,
I have so many eyelashes in my eye today.
That was me earlier.
Tired of this. Well, we went to the mall today briefly because I had to go to the post office to send Manda her shit.
Hooray.
And like the entire time I was in the post office, I had like 4 eyelashes in my eye.
No. Gross.
But like, you know, you're not supposed to like
Yeah.
touch your face. So like they had a giant jar of like Purell on the counter, and of course, you know, with fresh Purell hands, like
Oh yeah.
digging around in my goddamn eye. Oh fuck. Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, let me
Your
throw him in
Eye
there
just
too, in
becomes
case.
irritated, so you keep feeling there's something in it, even if there's not anymore.
Yes. Hate it.
The best.
The worst. The worst.
Jeez, that little bastard's fast.
Yeah.
So
Well then.
I'm gonna skip that goblin turn because I'm gonna say that was him. But let me see if. Nope. So
It's okay.
the gazer is trying to like bite its way out of the bag, but it is unsuccessful. Thus
Too many
far.
eyes, not enough teeth.
You're gonna move him to the thing.
Your life is pain.
Sorry.
Sure is.
And then you will die.
So now Tony's turn.
We lost Brick.
Oh,
No.
He went to move Baz.
Ah.
I'm not peeing.
That's really what it said. Are you sure you're not peeing?
that's some Olympic level peeing, my friend.
I don't know.
Amanda, why are you DMing from the bathroom?
It's my
Always.
favorite place to be.
Putting Tony.
I'm just standing here next to the cake, which I still haven't done anything to. And I was like, I guess I should do something with it. I made it.
I lit a candle.
Oh,
Yesterday, someone was setting off fireworks again, and the booms were so loud that it actually scared Basil off of his tree, and he like ran up into the cat highway. And we thought it was best to just sort of leave him there for the night because it's where he feels the safest. And we woke up this morning and he decided to poop on the highway.
Oh.
So he's not had a very good night, and he's super,
Aw.
super anxious, and we can hear something setting off fireworks again.
Oh,
Bella's okay for
That's
now.
so
She'll
good.
probably go hide in a closet later. Yeah, I really fucking hate them.
yeah, no, that's
People suck.
Aside from the fact that they start fires everywhere, it's still really ridiculous that like it's like, hey, we're gonna praise our veterans today on 4th of July and
Yeah.
talk about our veterans and like you know what mixes the worst with fireworks? Veterans with PTSD.
yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
I fucking love
Tony and
fireworks,
I-
As the local
Fucking
veteran
bullshit.
among us, Jaren.
Yeah. Tony and I have a
I-
story.
I didn't have I didn't see combat, so I'm not.
Like,
I
wait,
wasn't
yeah.
about that kind of stuff, but
Yeah.
I know plenty of people who do.
Our story is that while we were in downtown Disney, we were trying to make a purchase, and the salesman was helping us out. The fireworks started going off at Disneyland, and he was just like, "Ooh, I'm so sorry. Like, can I talk to you in like 20, 30 minutes?" He's like, the fireworks are starting. I'm an ex-vet, and I always take my break around this time because he couldn't handle the fireworks. So we're like, yeah, no, sure, of course, we'll
Yeah.
come back later. And I was like,
I
I'm so
can't
sorry,
handle
dude.
them, and I haven't seen any combat.
Right? It's super shitty. I hate people.
Yeah, it is.
I had to wear earplugs the entire night on the 4th, so that was fun.
No,
We
I'm
have,
sorry.
there's like several veterans in this neighborhood, and a lot of them have the fucking signs prominently on their lawn, right? Hey, please don't do this shit. And of course, right, like starting 5 p.m. on Saturday night, the sun's still up and bright, and it's popping everywhere like popcorn. I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking shitty.
Right?
Yeah, just stop. But you won't.
All right. Well, in more exciting news, no, that's not me. That's hold on. Let me. If I click myself, nope. All right. Sorry, Lash. I'm just gonna nudge you there, and then I'm gonna nudge myself there. All right.
That's
So-
okay.
Was I able to see where the arrow came from? Pretty much, since I'm like it's in me. So
Yeah. Those little slits in the wall.
All right, so yeah, I pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, I heft the shield up and grunt, and I'm like, "All right, asshole, see if you can do that again." And I start trekking around. So is this like? Oh, that's. Is
There's
this,
like a pillar thing in the middle here
What is
that
it?
goes like up. It's like a pillar.
Oh,
This is
so
like a
he
little
got me like
roundabout.
around that corner.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Then yeah, I start moving
He
down. It's
rolled
like 5,
a
10,
nat 20.
15,
Well, no, he rolled the 19. That's right.
20. And it's just an arrow slit. I don't know how to get in there, huh?
Correct.
How big is the arrow slit?
I'm gonna Google it.
Like 4 by 2?
How wide?
Or like
Arrow
5 by
slits.
1?
Big enough for a sword blade, or
Stab someone in the face.
Less than 2 inches wide on the outside.
Sweet. I just put my shield against it and lean. And I'm like, there, fucker. And I look at the rest of the crew and I'm like, go find the door.
Now he's got full cover.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see this little extra part that you can't see. Okay, yep, there's no stairs. So this would be the one that you're leaning against is on your level. But you might notice that there's another one on this side that's higher up.
Can it see me from where I am?
It cannot see you because there's this pillar in the way.
All right, cool. And I mentioned, I'm like, also there's another one up over there on the left as you come out. Watch out.
And you hear some frustrated grunting behind the arrow slit.
I just
Yeah.
reply, yeah, huh?
On the other side of the pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you too.
All right, let's see.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can do some investigation checks to see if there's anything else around us, but I don't know how much. Like, I can check for traps, guys, but that's about it.
So, it's his turn.
Okay.
He's just gonna. You hear like another petulant arrow thunk into the shield. But, you know.
Just reply, makes my shield look cooler. Thanks.
Not sure why he did that. That didn't seem like. No.
Yeah, you know.
And it is Graves' turn.
Graves.
All right. Well, I heard they find the stairs, so I will walk out. 1, 2. I'm gonna pick a direction, so I think I'm gonna go up. 3, 6. And I'm gonna double move. What looks like
So this part is weird because technically you are still in a hallway here.
mm-hmm.
To the sides, the reason why I removed it is because there's a tunnel that goes underneath it. Like, I'm sure you could see that there's like
Yeah.
drawn. And my last game, I didn't realize that it was cut off, and I was just sitting around like, why can't you guys find that? There's only one way to go. It was a dead end for them.
Right.
So I just got rid of those. But yes, you cannot pass through these
Gotcha,
walls
gotcha.
on either side.
So
And
this
this is like
still
an
looks like
exit
a
to the street.
corridor.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I can't see that part, I'll keep moving up until I can see further up ahead. And if there's nothing,
Yeah, it's like another exit up to the street that way.
okay. So I'll basically I think I got a couple more moves, and I'll communicate that to the rest of the group. Straight corridor. This goes back to the street. Nothing this way.
Which way?
Up.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, I double moved, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Arcano.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's gonna move up here.
I realize I've been on mute for like.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm like, yeah, guys, that look.
We
I
weren't
don't like me anymore.
All right. Can I actually see this guy right here?
You see an arrow slit that's like up
Oh, it's up in the air.
off the ground. Yeah,
Okay.
Like-
Um.
probably a good one story up.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my action
Mhm.
to. Oh, see, it's a 1-story up. I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna be able to see into that arrow slit. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. In that case, then I see there's a door over here. I can see that.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to use my action to cast Mage Hand.
Mhm.
And then is there a Mage Hand token I can use?
Let's see.
Let's find out.
Use the gazer token.
Can I drag this in? Oh, I put it on the wrong layer. I have a hand. Let me make sure I'm on the correct layer for you.
I half expected you were going to use Mage Butt for a second there.
Mage
Butt tokens.
Hey man, it's my butt you're talking about.
Keep having butt cast on me. It's very effective.
Works every time.
Okay. And then the Mage Hand is going to move over here and try to open this door.
Okay.
The Mage Hand, by the way, is invisible.
Ooh.
So I just tried to telekinetically open the door.
Yeah. It is open. I just got to move that for a second so I can delete the door. Delete it.
Deleted. And that's all.
If I could delete doors in real life.
No kidding.
Zyphiar.
Okay, I've got a bag with a gazer in it. Can I stab it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do I roll to stab it? Like, it's in my hand.
Yeah,
It's probably,
you'd still roll to attack. It's like
Yeah.
capable of moving around.
Okay. All right.
it's probably
In the
wriggling
bag.
in that sack.
I suppose I could also shocking grasp
I
it.
will give you an advantage.
Phrases
On the
I
roll,
never
though,
thought I'd
since you're-
hear.
That's right. Shocking grasp the sack.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you just gotta protect yourself.
I mean, some people are into that.
Yeah,
They
that's
probably
fair.
are.
That's fair.
I think I'll use my sword. I get a +2. All right. Well, don't know.
That is a hit.
Aw, 10.
Well, you have advantage.
Oh, I
Yes.
do. You're right. I have 15. Okay, I'll press this button and do a damage. Oh dear.
Oh, nice.
I was
Let's
going
see.
1.
Oh my gosh, where are his hit points? Where? Oh, okay. It's still wriggling, but it's not doing good.
You're not long for this world. I am your mortal enemy.
That's right.
I'm
Sorry,
talking to that sack.
Tell
Which
that
one are-
second's
down.
boss.
Which one are we shooting at? Or attacking?
She
She's
attacked
attacking the gazer in a sack.
the gazer in a bag.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, if you want to also stab Sack, I will hold it up for you.
No, I'm good, thanks. I got another plan. Gonna work on
And as
that.
she stabs it, you hear like a.
Yeah, that's a noise. All right.
That's the sound.
I'm gonna use. Or sorry, go ahead and finish your turn.
Oh, I mean, advance it. I think that was it, right?
For me? Yeah.
Okay. Can I take an action to move closer to Lash so I can see the maybe the creature above us?
So-
Or you? Where are you? You look like you're in a wall.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm pointing at my screen like you can fucking see. Right there.
She's there.
I'm in the opening of the hallway that leads into the chamber.
Okay.
So I have my bow trained on the person that Breck has blocked.
Okay. But you know there's someone above you, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
but it's
I would
also like an arrow slit a story above,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to see your access.
All right. In that case, I'm going to go over to where the new door is open and investigate. Oh, that's the wrong fucking button. Go. And see if I can investigate for like traps or anything like that. Let's see.
You could do perception or investigate, whatever's
Whatever's clever.
higher.
I'm going to do investigation, and I got a 15.
15.
Well, if
You
I
don't
manage-
see any traps, but you also notice that, I mean, this might have been obvious since there are actual enemies to fight in this area, and
Yes.
you know that gazers are usually like guard dog kind of things. But you notice that there are little chalk eyes marking that door that opened.
Chalk eyes?
Like drawings.
And you know that the eye is the symbol of the Xanathar, because they all got them many eyes.
Cause beholders.
Hold on.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So yeah, there's an eye on that door that's open.
Beholders.
And it looks
Hold on.
empty.
It looks what?
beholders to me.
Empty?
Like there's no traps, there's nothing
Oh, okay.
hiding behind the door.
So I shout out to Lash because that's what I would do. Be like, hey Lash, there's like a door here, and it's got some eyes on it, and I think there might be something in there with a bunch of eyes.
I mean, I guess since it's my turn next.
I just was like, the door's safe, by the way. I checked it. There's nothing wrong with the door. It's just on the other side of the door, there could be something with many eyes.
Probably mimic.
That
The
is
door is a
very
mimic.
Oh man.
So I'm going to draw my bow, and then I'm going to wait for Lash to come back me up. Or someone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it'll be Lash because it's my turn. As soon as I. All right. So Lash is going to. Oh, she's where the hand is.
Yeah.
Lash is
Forgot to do
gonna.
that guy.
Boop, boop. I'm gonna kick down the door.
It's open.
I go into the door. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30.
You see another door.
I just realized that the Mage Hand token says Mage Hand.
Because Amanda.
Yes.
All right. I find another door.
It's also got an eye on it.
Well, I'm not doing anything else, so let's go to that door and open it. Make a double move. Is it open?
It is locked.
It is locked.
You're gonna need your special friend.
I'm gonna need my special friend, so I'll stay here.
Okay.
And I could do that, but I'm not gonna. So that's Lash today for now.
Okay. So, let's see. Gonna try this again. Oh. Does an 18 hit Zythiar?
An 18? Yes. Wait, hold on. What's hitting me?
Yeah.
The gazer is biting through the sack, and even with disadvantage, managed to do it.
Oh, jeez.
Tasty.
That gazer wants to live.
I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction to give myself +5 to AC so it doesn't hit me. Because jerk.
She flips the bag around.
No! My mortal enemy in a bag.
It didn't hit you because of that, but it would have done a whopping 1 point of damage with its tiny teeth.
I regret nothing!
Yep. All right. Okay, it's this guy. Let's see. You know, not having 2 monitors, standing in the kitchen, pretending that I'm making cake. You know, I'm just standing here the whole time.
I think you should just give up the cake idea.
I have milk simmering on the stove, so I could make some Eau Grey creme pat, at least.
Ridiculous.
But anyway.
I hope no one was thinking that they were being entertaining on camera, because for most of this encounter, I've just had the Roll20 map up being recorded. So
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
No, fine.
Is there sound? Does a 14 hit
I literally that's
Akano?
the important bit.
there is sound.
With that,
Yes, all the sound. Yes, there has been sound. There was never a doubt. Why would you say such a thing?
I'm sorry, say again.
Does a 14 hit you?
I believe so. Give me a second. Core. Yes, my AC is 10.
No. So
That hits.
this high up slit here shoots an arrow at you, and you get hit for 4 piercing.
That is half of my health.
A true
Oh,
level
no.
1 caster. What? What?
I have AC 10. I have 8 hit points.
That's like
Ow!
true to your amateur adventuring experience. You stood in the one spot you should not be standing.
Yep.
Perfect.
Totally appropriate.
Arcano? You okay?
Our illustrious leader took an arrow to the knee.
Come over here.
Oh,
I'll
It's
kiss
man.
painful.
it. Come over here. I'll kiss
How
it.
do
Make it
you
feel
deal
better.
with this?
It sucks.
This happens to you all the time?
Yes. Come here. I'll show you how to deal with it.
Not
This is so
feeling pain
painful.
actually helps.
Don't listen to the robot. He cheats.
Just turn off your pain receptors.
He shouts back up at the he shouts back up at the thing. How dare you?
That's
You
right.
can't see it, but you feel like the
Shame,
goblin might have
shame
rolled
your
that.
assailant through that arrow slit.
Oh, there is shame to be had here.
I say, Arcano, repeat after me. And Infernal, I say, your mother was someone of low standards.
Wow, that is painful.
Maybe I can boost you on my shoulders so you can shame it eye to eye.
Wow.
Damn, Arcano, you getting
Nice.
shit from the golem. Wow. Oh, wait, it's my turn now, isn't it?
Yes.
I believe so.
I was stirring my mixture. Yes.
Yeah, I hold my action and my shield.
All right.
Yeah, I have a spell handy if I need it. So we'll see if it pops up. But otherwise, I'm still holding that hole. I shout into the hole. I'm like, "Still there, hon? We're coming for you. Love you too."
Kiss, kiss.
Okay.
I move the shield back and forth just a little, just to taunt, a little daylight.
Just to give him hope. See a little bit light of day.
Okay. Graves.
All right. Well, I'm gonna scoot on over. Now that we have damage done. Here. I'm gonna step next to Akano and restore your 4 hit points.
Aw.
No, thanks.
Oh,
Give me a
alright.
reassuring pat on the back.
Yes.
There. Have less flesh.
Right. Have no fear, Mr. Melchamber. We will triumph.
I'm not afraid. I'm angry.
Good. You can use that.
That's what we all tell ourselves.
All right.
How
And then
dare you
Akano's
strike me? Do you know who I am?
I feel like somewhere Lash goes, I honestly don't.
To be
I
fair,
mean-
if they knew who you were, they might have hit harder.
Right. That's a logical assessment.
There we go. That's it. Also prop my shield up. Just in case.
Okay. I think I advanced prematurely, but Akana. Are you doing anything other than threats?
Yeah, but
Threatening
give me a
that
second.
split.
I just had some sort of problem with my stupid character sheet not popping up.
Oh.
Maybe while he's doing that, Zithyar can finish the job.
Oh, right. Oh, I will try very hard to do just that.
I opened my damn character sheet.
Aw.
As soon as I hear I yell something like, I am the superior creature. And
Because I am.
There we go. Jesus. Okay. So he shot me with an arrow, which means he has to have line of sight to me, which means I at least must have some sort of line of sight to him.
I know that hits.
You can see the slit, but
But I
at the
can't-
angle, you'd be kind of looking at the ceiling. but you could at least
can't-
see like the room.
Well, I mean, like, I can't see him at all, even though he can see me.
Because he's above you, behind an arrow slit.
Well, yeah, but if in order to see me, he should have some sort of line of sight to me. So, in order to shoot an arrow straight at me,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can
probably
look
see,
up
like,
at the
the
slit
top of
and
his head.
see him, but you have a 2-inch mark to like.
I just need to know if I can see him at
Yeah.
all. If I can see
You
him
can
at all
see a
through that.
piece of
through
him.
that.
Yep.
Okay. That is the optimal question because Akano's eyes flare and that guy needs to give me a
How to do the thing where you measure? Oh, here. Don't mind me. I'm just measuring.
So he needs to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, a rare
7.
in save.
Okay, so he fails that. So he's going to take 3 points of psychic damage as his as a spike of psychic energy drives into his brain.
I feel like someone's using intelligence saves, and I just get that little like chill down to my back.
And
Like, what is this?
And the next save he makes is made. He subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay.
Before the end of my next turn.
He really did admonish him.
Yeah, you did shame him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And I'm going to move over here to get out of line of sight of that stupid thing. And I guess I will move the mage hand in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Akano will move up here. He'll mind spike that guy, move up here, and move the mage hand in up here. And then I think I still get one interaction. So I'm gonna have the mage hand. Oh, the mage hand. He tests the door because he didn't see Lash test the door before, but he fails. I'm sure.
It is locked.
Okay. And that's what Akano would do.
That's a nice. That's a cancer.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, no, that's 1. Whatever. So
Yeah,
I rolled
mage
up
hand-
here. I rolled a 21 and a 7 for damage because I hate this thing.
Yep, it splats. Now you have a bloody sack.
I keep carrying it with me just for the intimidation.
Bragging rights. You should actually circle it a couple times and make it a weapon. Just bludgeon things.
I'm gonna move over here and then end my turn.
Okay.
Holding this sack aloft.
Latrine.
Yes, I'm going to follow Lash into the room. I'm just going to be like, oi, what's going on?
This door will not open.
I can take care of that. Let me fix it. So I'm going to go up to the door and do an investigation check on it before I do anything else, just to see if I can figure out what kind of lock it is or something. And I got a 19.
19. It's a pretty basic lock.
Okay.
Since you're inspecting it so closely, you do hear breathing on the other side of the door.
Ah. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to unlock this door, but there's something on the other side. I can hear it breathing. So I'm going to unlock it, and then I'm going to step back for someone else to open it. Now, whether it's you or Mr. Smarty Pants over here, I really don't care, but I'm not going to open the door.
Lash still has her bow drawn.
Okay, cool. Do I use? How do I open the door? How do I pick a lock?
That is, I think there's a disabled device, but let me make sure that's the correct. Because I always get
Sleight of hand? No.
Yes, actually, I think that could work too.
Tony,
yeah,
do you know?
it's just sleight of hand for this one.
Sleight of hand to disable the lock? We'll just go with yes, since your brain is dying.
This has come up before.
I'm sorry.
I'll double check.
I was muted. I was muted.
Because I know there's
For picking locks in D&D, it's if you have thieves tools
Yes.
and you're proficient with them, you add
Yes.
your proficiency. You roll a dexterity check with thieves tools, and then add your proficiency modifier to it if you're proficient with thieves tools. It's like a skill of itself.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means.
So roll a d20.
Okay. I got a natural 20.
Great.
Okay.
Don't even have to calculate it.
Well,
Otherwise, you would have added your dexterity modifier
Uh-huh.
and then
Your
your
proficiency.
proficiency modifier.
Oh, there it is. My proficiency bonus.
Which
Yes.
should be 2, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's 2. Okay, cool. So otherwise I would have added my dex and my bonus.
Yeah,
okay,
but you
got
got the
it.
20, so
I
well
got the
done.
20. Okay.
Yep.
Basically, if you're using any sort of tool that you're proficient with, it's a relevant stat plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
And that's the same way with every skill check. It's like, are you proficient or good at the thing? Add your proficiency bonus, then add your relevant stat.
Yep. So that lock not only opens, but it opens like completely silently.
And then Latrine will step back and be like, after you, Lash.
And Lash will step up to the open door with her bow drawn. Oh, I'm on the wrong thingy. There we go. And poing! That's the sound it makes.
Now here's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Conundrum. If you got two people who have prepared actions for when a thing happens, like the opening of a door,
Yeah.
who needs to go first? Is it the person whose turn came before and prepared their action?
Yes, it is. It's mine.
I would argue whoever had the higher initiative.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
That means it's not me.
It wouldn't have been
I'm just
either
saying
way
that's
because,
how I would personally run it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking I would do as well. Because either way, on the goblin's turn after being ridiculed from the shielded arrow slit,
But I've been holding my action.
not before he got there. He moved.
Yes,
on his
before he
turn,
got
which
there.
was-
As soon as I got to that door and had to wait, I held my action.
Yeah, that's him.
I guess so.
I moved to the door and couldn't do anything else and went, okay, I can't do anything, so I held my action. And he was
Alright.
over there being berated by Breck.
That's true.
Who had the
As is
highest
appropriate.
dex? Because I'd go to dex for like.
Yeah, you could also go
Contested.
with that.
All right, what's the fucker's dex?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure yours is higher. Let's just close that. Oh, I'm like, where is your sheet? You don't have it. What is yours? His is 14.
Mine is also 14.
Damn it.
I mean, technically speaking, it all kind of happens at the same time. So
Yeah.
Attacker wins.
All right.
Woo!
Let's see. Well, let me roll what his shit would have been. I'll just say both attacks go off, and we'll see who did
What's
who.
his initiative score?
He had this guy, the other guy, 17.
Okay, well, we know that, but I mean, like, what is it without rolling for it?
his
Oh.
bonus.
Yeah, his
Um,
bonus.
Let me see. I have to scroll.
Just let him go first, Manda. Go.
I'm just doing them at the same time
Okay,
to see because he might miss.
that's true.
I don't get to see the inner workings of
Okay.
his character sheet, but anyway.
If he's got a dexterity of 14, he probably doesn't have any bonus to it, so it's probably just
Yeah.
the +2 that he gets from the dexterity.
Yep.
Which is
Anyway.
1, 2.
Does a 9 hit?
Now,
What is your attack roll?
18.
That's a hit.
Woohoo!
So he is ready and smugly waiting on the other side of that door. But he has his scimitar out rather than his short bow. And starts to rush you, but you just shoot him in the face.
For 6 damage.
Oh. And
Bastard.
he is not looking great.
He's got an arrow sticking out of his face. That's awkward.
Yeah, I hate that.
In fact, he might now be awkwardly saying around the arrow, "Why? Shut me around the face!"
I was aiming.
What kind of a man shoots?
What kind of a man throws his shoe?
Okay, let's see. I didn't advance it. He is gone. Since he's got nothing better to do, other goblin is going to try to shoot at Graves, but you have your shields up. And does that give him disadvantage, or does that just raise your AC?
I just have the shield, so that is counted in my AC.
Okay. He only rolled a 7, so.
Silly man.
Brack.
After a moment or two, I'm like, honey, you home? Baby,
Hear
darling?
nothing.
So I slowly creep away as I let the shield over, and I like put my hand out, and nothing.
Nothing there.
And I'm like, huh, all right then. And let's see here. I see everyone sort of sliding down this way. So yeah, 5, 10, 15. No, that was a mistake. Sorry. See here. 20, 25, 30. I just want to get a better look down that hallway. It doesn't look like there's... Oh, there's like a small inlet there. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out anyway. Oh.
Yes, there's like a tiny little narrow passageway, but I don't think a human-sized person can fit through it. But let me double check.
Well, that's fun.
I go, hey, Zaid, bring that bag.
Got it. What do you want with it? It's my bag.
Oh. Well, we can set it somewhere real quick for a little bit.
If you are a medium character, you can squeeze through that tunnel.
Oh, a medium character can squeeze through it. Okay, it's bigger than that.
Also, roll a perception in that area.
Roll another dexterity saving throw. Let's see here. Oh shit! Yeah, nat 20.
Nice. So let me make double sure that this map isn't just weirdly. I'm gonna give it to you either way, obviously. But let's see. I'd like to see at least what it's supposed to be. Okay. So right here, there's something weird about the wall right there. If you saw the ping. And upon further investigation, you see that there's like a ladder type thing, like hidden in a little passageway there. It's one of those, like, the whole labyrinth thing where it looks like it's a wall, but it's not a wall. There's an opening.
Nice, JC. Nice.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool. So I actually moved back up to where Latrine's token is, but Latrine is not, because Latrine is up by the mage hand. And I sort of shout out, I'm like, mind this passageway, there's 2 points to come in from. So I'll keep an eye out till we all move forward. That's me.
Cool.
I drew on the page by accident. I'm sorry.
Okay. Also,
I
to
thought
be
I was on the
clear,
pointer.
the ladder thing here does not look like a street level ladder. It's like this goes somewhere. Someone put this ladder here. Kind of a ladder.
Secret passage.
Now there's Dick.
Nice rocket ship.
Oh, hey, a hatchet.
All right, this very, very sad
Something bad happened.
No.
arrow-faced goblin is going to try to swing and gets a 6, so he again misses. He does have an arrow in his face. Graves' turn.
All right. Well, since we're converging on that side, I will move down. There's already a lot of people in that passageway, so I think I'm going to hold right here. And I'm watching outward. I know Breck indicated there was another passage, so I'm just going to keep watch on that and hold my action. If anything comes down to one of that passageway, that'll be my trigger to attempt to bash it into submission.
Mm-hmm. Dogs. Okay.
Oh,
Kano.
Dags.
You like eggs?
Biggs.
You want eggs?
I like
I like
dags.
eggs.
I don't like those.
I like caravans more. Akano is going to move up into the space with his mage hand. Oh no, like Latrine's already there. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I gotta move everything around now. Okay, there we go. Okay, well,
Latrine is pretty small.
Yeah, that corridor is getting packed.
that's true. Actually, so Akano is going to move up through. It's difficult terrain moving through your ally spaces. So I think I can move here without having to worry about the goblin. Maybe
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I mean, GM just said yeah. So
Okay, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna move through and get here.
He's in no position for any attacking.
And I'm going to melt his brain, or at least try to. So he needs to give me a intelligence saving throw again.
Okay. And this is a different one than you
Correct.
magic last time. So
What is the square root of 7?
Your whole
Well,
life is
he-
a
he
lie.
got 7.
What did he roll?
7.
Oh, okay. Well, he fails and takes 4 points of psychic damage.
He did.
Yeah, his brain explodes, melts out of his face.
But I still don't even really know what's going on down there.
Part of his brain just leaks through the arrow hole.
Yep.
No.
And Safiar's turn.
And Mage Hand is going to move here.
I don't know what's going
No.
on.
No.
One. Let's see what's in there. Oh, hey, look, there's a
Yeah,
person.
well, there's somebody there, but
it's above you.
yeah.
I can't even can I magic missile through there? Through the holes?
Through the arrow spot.
Magic missile is like no roll. It automatically hits.
If you can see him, I would think so.
I'd say from that spot, you cannot see him. Even though the map says otherwise, since it's a story up.
Okay.
So it's standing directly under the
So we're
2-inch
trying to
arrow
figure
slit.
out the way up. Do we know the way up?
I think that we're on the way up.
Well, Breck also found that ladder.
That's true.
Yeah,
which
there's a
may
ladder
lead-
here. There's a medium person passageway here.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
he announced that there was a passageway there, so you potentially know.
I can double move up the ladder. Do I need to climb anything or roll anything to climb it?
Nah, it's a ladder.
Okay.
I will move you into where the ladder takes you because it's a solid wall otherwise.
Neat. All right.
And let me get that door is unlocked if you check it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll kick it in. Okay.
And so on the other side, you see stairs going down to
and another
the
door.
right, and then another door above.
I'm gonna wait right there and just, be ready for things.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't
So-
act ready anything because I moved twice already, but
Yep.
yeah. All right, that's where I am.
To latrine.
You're muted.
Okay. I am going to. I guess I'm gonna follow to where the mage hand is headed. So how many steps is that? But each square is 1, right? So I can move 6 squares. Is that how that works?
Yes. Well, you're small size, so you can probably only move 5.
Okay.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, each one is 5 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can move here behind the mage hand. And see, all I see are the stairs.
Yep.
Can I only move once, or can I move again?
You can move again
Okay. So
since you're only doing moving.
let's do this really quick. And let's do this. Come on, mouse. 1, 2, 5. All right, that'll put me up at the top of the stairs. Is that a dead end?
No,
No, it goes underneath.
That's technically
Oh.
downstairs, and yeah, it goes under the other.
Okay, gotcha.
Just a weird map.
So I just shout over down to Lash, and I was like, "Oh, you Lash! It looks like we're headed downstairs, and we're gonna go under the sewers. Let's go under the sewers. We're already at the sewers. We're gonna go under the sewers."
15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 40, 45,
That ends my
50,
turn.
55, 60. I'll put myself there. Lash walks past her.
Fine, you got longer legs.
I shall look on ahead.
Okay, be careful.
That's.
You see.
I mean, I technically stop here,
yeah,
but
that's fine. So that room is empty, and there's like a bunch of sleeping pallets,
but I can see a door.
and you can see a door.
Yes. Lash doesn't yell, so I've found a door.
Okay, I'll be right there.
As we all just sort of like.
Back to that guy. He's not going to be able to do anything, so we're back to Breck.
Bricky, brick.
I look over at Graves and I'm like, yeah, splitting the strike team is always a great idea. So
It seemed to have happened without our input.
yeah, I'm gonna go keep an eye on her, and I follow Zythe up the ladder.
I was not told there was a plan.
No, obviously not. It's okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'll be right up. And I'm like, find anything fun?
Through this door is that jerk behind the arrow slit.
Ooh, I don't like jerks behind arrow slits.
Neither do I.
That's fair.
Would
Is
you
that-
like your sack back now?
Oh no, you seemed very attached to it. Do,
Like dripping.
does Zythe have a ranged weapon?
I don't. I mean,
You
my
have
ranged
spells.
weapon is my magic. I don't think I have a physical ranged weapon though.
All right. Then, as the rest of my move, I will open the door for her.
Alrighty.
Which, let me go ahead and just swing in there, so that we
Yep.
can. Got it. So, like, I open the door. Can I stand on the door? No. And I just sort of like hold it open against the wall, so that way, if anything comes into her range, she can shoot at it.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
All right. Graves.
Well, since Breck is going to help, I am going to move in the other direction and sort of check in here and see what's happening. I'm going to stop close to Akano and just say, Miss Zythiar and Mr. Sidnan have gone to investigate the other passageway.
I'm sure they'll be fine. I dealt with this one, and he points at the thing with its like blood oozing out of all of its pores on, or the holes on its head.
Yep, you did it all by yourself.
Right. There's clearly an arrow sticking out. Right.
Never mind the arrow. It's clearly the head blood that was the winner there.
Good work, Mr. Melshumber.
This creature has very odd sense of fashion.
You know,
Yeah.
Arrows are totally out of season.
He
continue my move.
ruffles up his coat a little bit and he says, "Well, thank you. Of course I do good work."
Just in case.
I don't need you to tell me that. Anyway.
And,
Head blood.
that's it.
Whips
So
that.
double move.
Run away.
Please.
Escape.
All right. Now it's Akana. This is fun because you haven't like if everyone had just gone one way away from the ladder guy, then you could have dropped initiative. But we're all still here.
No, we're
Hey.
completists.
No.
It's not how it
Where
So Akano is
trained
moving
well.
and the hand will move up to see 1, 2, 3.
There's still hostiles in here, meaning there's still loot. So we're gonna pursue.
That's what Akano is doing. So Akano is there. And it's a double move.
Okay. Hooray.
Scythiar, stab it.
Stab it.
Oh, really?
Stab it, or should I missile it? Nah, stab it. Stab it's good.
Oh, same to you.
Yeah.
That
She came
sounded
up to me,
petulant.
called for me, and then I put my hand down to pet her, and she went and walked away to go scratching her little scratchy
to sort
thing.
of signal Zythiar, as I open the door and see them, I'm like, "Oh, excuse me. Do you have a moment to speak about our Lord and Savior Lathander?" Good morning, Lord.
No.
Wonderful things for destitute individuals such as yourself that lurk in dark and dank, disgusting, filthy, horrid. And
Shoot
then Zythiar
people
moves
through
in
slits in the wall.
like an asshole.
Yep.
You are a jerk.
No judgment, but
Do a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Lord. And a not so great damage because I was going one-handed.
That's okay, because that's all the hit points he had left.
Oh, really? Well, nice.
Jacked him out.
Stabbed him with great justice.
that's right.
Wait,
He
how
got brain
how
fucked.
dead is he?
Exactly 4 hit points, so.
Okay. Do I
0.
see that he's like bleeding out?
Yeah, I mean, we could stabilize him,
No,
but
that's what I would like to do is go over to him, and I'm like, quick, tie him up. And as you're tying him up, I slap him for 1 HP.
Heal.
why are we keeping this one?
For intel.
I suppose that's fine. This one only has 2 eyes, I
This
think.
correct. This creature serves petty and what's the word? Avarice-stricken beasts. He's not a pawn of the outer denizens.
Acceptable.
So
Hooray!
as I boop him on the forehead for 1, I'm like, "Common, do you speak it?"
Grab me
Well
my
done.
shillelagh. Which one? It's the one that says bad motherfucker on the side of it.
Right. Give me back my pouch.
So it replied in an affirmative.
Yep.
I'm like,
I saw there was a light.
And I was blinded by it.
and I'm like, I don't suppose you float if I were to drop you off of somewhere high.
What?
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. And I drag him towards the ladder. And
He is dragged.
and I'm like, Zythe, ladies first.
We're out of initiative, by the way.
Yay!
It's free to
Do
move.
we care about what's in this room? I guess I'll go down.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Good point.
Let's see.
Is this door unlocked?
I put him right on
Um,
the edge of the like. Where is he? Oh, I can't touch him. But yeah, I put him right on the edge of the. Oh, there's little stairs. Cool. So I bring him to the edge of the stairs and kind of lay him across the stairs. And I'm like, what's in these rooms?
Doorway check. I checked that door.
I go, Zythe, wait.
Let's see.
Oh, you were asking that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
This is a trust exercise to see whether or not he trusts us to be honest about our intentions with him.
There's nothing but sleeping quarters in those doors.
Okay, so if we
But-
open those. Oh,
This one and that one are sleeping quarters.
So they really are. I
Um,
check them. You better not be lying.
And
Yeah.
they're not locked.
so if we
And,
open those doors, no one's going to be in them right now because no one's sleeping?
Correct.
All right. You just earned, if you're correct, you earned yourself a non-flying trip down that ladder.
Hey.
So you said they were locked though, or they're open?
No, they're unlocked.
Okay.
And yeah, there's
Right.
like literally
That's a very
nothing.
sad, tiny room
It's
there.
just like
Okay.
straw and like a, not even really a mattress, just kind of like straw kicked into one corner.
I pat him on the top of the head. I'm like, so far so
Looks
good.
like rooms for animals.
Well, we're kinds of animals too, so I'll take it. And what about through the double doors?
Roll me a. I'm pretty sure persuasion is still a thing here.
Well, there's persuasion, but there's also intimidation, and my score is good on either.
Intimidation,
Yeah.
sure.
Is
Oh,
my door unlocked?
I'm pausing you there
sorry.
because, or I mean, no, it's
That's for
It's
sure.
good.
If you
But
want to
we are
save some
getting to
dramatic
a-
tension, go for it.
Nope. I'm not intimidating.
I'm pausing Lisa because I'm gonna call it because it's past 1 for me. But if you want to perceive the door, it is not locked, but you might hear something. But as for our goblin friend, he just kind of smirks and is like, "There's one way for you to find out."
I push him off the ladder.
Trust exercise failed.
Just
Wait,
straight
that
up
was
into
the goblin was over there? Okay.
the sewer is shallow enough that it won't take him away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I just yeet him off there into the sewer and sort of
Yeet.
climb down, taking my time, and I drag him back out, and I'm like, so you see, I'm not a liar, and I know that you're not a liar. So far, so what's behind those doors?
How do you say
Como
in common boss fight?
I prop him up on the wall, up on the ledge, and I'm like, I speak that language. All right.
That's fair.
All right.
And you do notice that those doors have like an elaborate chain and like a weird, like a skull with horns on it, and there's like a big key in the middle.
Oh,
In the
nice.
middle.
I go to the rest of the party and I say, there's nothing important through that door. Just some extra
Really?
bullshit.
I wanna, for no reason, I want to take a long rest. For no reason
Right.
whatsoever.
Absolutely no reason. There are lots of beds around.
Yeah, suddenly I feel like leaving here and going to bed for
Hanging
a
out
bit.
for 8 hours
Oh, yeah,
before going
no.
to well,
Floon's gonna lose fingers. No, let's not rest up first.
So
What's with all these ammo crates?
for Lisa,
Yes.
as you were trying to inspect the door for such things, you hear like I'm trying to remember in the I don't think you guys no that guy died. Okay. The original guy in the bar fight that picked the fight with the half orc. He got real dead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hear like labored breathing and this like someone's voice on the other side going, "It's coming through the door. Damn it! What else can I stuff in this door?" Ah! But he's not on the other side of that door. Like it's kind of further away, as if he were across the other room. So something happening.
Well, I won't open the door till next time.
Let Amanda go to bed.
We thanks for running.
All right.
Yeah.
Running.
Thank you.
Oh,
Always
I
a
assume
fun
that you
time.
looted some goblins.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like no stone unturned.
Yeah.
I don't imagine there was
Probably
much
like
in the straw beds, but
Nah.
Crappy like coppers again.
Yep.
Big
7
old
copper
pile of
pieces
hey, gotta pay for crappy ale
between the
somehow.
2 goblins.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't touch any of the pots.
All right.
So we're going to alternating Sunday. Next.
Yes.
Let me go
Session.
ahead
In 2
and,
weeks.
yeah. Let me go ahead and click this button. Say goodnight, internet.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
Internet.